Hello, beautiful souls, divine beings. Welcome in this lovely space with me. In today's reading, we're going to look into what is ending and what is beginning. We are collectively, globally, in a big moment. It's a very big moment. There is really an old era that is ending and a new era that is beginning. And it's happening, and it's a process. It's 2025, 2026. But where we are right now, it's big energy that is present. And Spirit is guiding me to read for you today. Besides the fact that it's a timeless reading, whenever you find this reading, there will be guidance in here for you. It's about endings and beginnings. And Spirit is guiding me to read in here, in this moment. Also because so much is happening, so much is changing, so much is shifting, so much is been reorganized, so much is dying and being reborn. So in today's reading, we're going to look into what is dying for you, what is your old era, and what is your new era, what is beginning for you. And we're also going to look into what is the best way to bridge this. What is that space in between, and how to navigate this space in between. So if you are interested in that, I will see you in your reading. Hello, beautiful souls, divine beings. Welcome in this lovely space with me. Whomever chose pile 1, I have a message for you. My dear beautiful pile 1, let's first look into what is ending for you. What is ending for my beautiful pile 1? Thank you. I also want to pull already what is beginning for you here. What is beginning for you? And I want to pull some Lenormand with that also. What is ending for my beautiful pile 1? That's a lot. There's a lot ending. And it is like that for most of us. More areas or more situations. There are more endings, let's call it like that. And it's also a process. So it's ongoing. But what wants to come through here in this reading is something that Spirit wants to offer you some guidance and some clarity into. What is beginning here for my beautiful pile 1? Resources on the bottom of the deck. So pile 1, what is ending for you? Scorpio, which is investigate. Scorpio is death and rebirth, right? Scorpio with investigate. With the cross and the tower. My dear beautiful pile 1, what is ending here for you? There is Scorpio is a very beautiful sign. Also the X signs are very beautiful, but Scorpio, it goes deep, it goes very profound, and it's a sign that is not afraid of facing their darkness, right? They are very comfortable also with darkness, but it's it's rough. Scorpio here brings you, it doesn't matter if you are Scorpio or not, we all have the aspects of all zodiac signs within us. But what Scorpio, the message that Spirit of Scorpio is bringing you here, that there is something is ending in the sense of this, the tower moments, cross tower moments. This is this tower moments, these strong shocks, these strong depths, these difficulties, these areas of your life or even your whole life that is falling apart, roots that are being pulled under you, endings. A lot of darkness is in here. With the tower also, the tower in the tarot is the tower card, right? It's a very strong energy of destruction. In here, it's a stability also. In the Lenormand, it's stability. It's also isolation. So there is also a loneliness here that is ending. For some, this is also having to let go, not for some, but for all, having to let go of people, places, situations that gave you a sense of stability, false stability, otherwise they would not have been ripped away. But there is a lot of loss that is coming through with this energy. So what is ending for you, this deep experiences of loss? Eight of Cups energy is also in here. And I want to clarify also with the tarot here. But this having to walk away, having to say no, having to let go, you know, the process of letting go, it's a tricky one, right? But in the end, it's difficult, it's painful, but it brings us also into a healthy relationship with ourselves, because the more painful it is to let go of people, places, situations, the stronger the attachment to it was or is. And an attachment is never coming from a healthy place. So whatever has been lost, whatever has been ripped under you, whatever has been ripped out of your life, was also holding, each and every loss is holding the opportunity to look honestly into your own attachment to it. And don't get me wrong, there is grieving in here also, grievance, which is a very important process. When someone very near and dear to your heart transitions into a different form, it's or anything, people, places, situations, if the attachment is there, there is a grieving process. What is also in here is grieving the loss of so many parts of yourself. And it's painful. But again, it's the more attachment there is, the more painful it is. Coming back here to the example of, I'm feeling already the Mercury retrograde in my I'm a little distracted here. But we find a way through, always. So in the example of losing a loved one, of course it's painful. Of course it hurts. And it feels like a loss. But then the knowing, if we can put the knowing there, that they are not really gone. They are just existing in a different form. But they are never gone. It's impossible. Our spirit is immortal. But again, it doesn't take away the grieving process, because you are you are also having to adapt to experience the spirit of someone or a being that has crossed over, that has transitioned. You also have to adapt to that different form, which also means we cannot physically touch the being or the person anymore, not as we were used to. But again, they are not gone. So the grieving, it's important to hold space for that process, but in the same time, it's as important to know, capital K, to know that our spirit is immortal and that they are never really gone. But again, I feel you in here. It's anything, people, places, situations. We find comfort in there. And then when there is change, when that goes away, or we move away from that, which is the Eight of Cups energy here, choosing to walk away from people, places, situations that are not serving our highest good, or not serving the highest good for all. It's not an easy process to go through. And there has been a lot of that. And you might still be going through that. So keep on holding space to let go and to make as much space as possible for the new to arrive here. But a lot has been let go here. A lot has been released. A lot of depth has been investigated. A lot of depth has been investigated, which is really facing your own demons, which is not for the faint of heart. It's not a choice that everyone makes. But I see you did. You did, or you are still doing. But the painful experience, the big experience of suffering, big experience of isolation also, big experience of loneliness is ending. This is all coming to an end, and this is your old era. A part of, like I said before, this is coming through, a lot is ending, and a lot is beginning. But this comes through because Spirit wants to highlight this for you, or offer you some clarity and some clues in here. Let me pull some tarot here, connected with this. Seven of Swords, illusions, and Judgment under there. Hearing the call of cutting through illusions, deceit, sneaky energy also. This is Seven of Swords. It's an energy of illusion, of deception, of having to strategize also. It's a heavy energy, and it can come from yourself and it can come from others. What is also connected here is the illusion of, I feel that message coming through again, like we can never really lose someone. That is a disconnected mind that believes so. So also that this illusion that has been put into the light there, that has been illuminated, maybe through supernatural experiences, having meetings with your loved ones that have passed over. Oh, I lost the card. You see, messages from the other side that have been trying to reach you, or that have reached you, and that have really pierced through this illusion of that is the end, which is really not true. What is also in here is very, very difficult situations with other people, being mistreated by others, which is, again, I feel you there, but also, and also in any and all situations where we feel mistreated by others, it's always an opportunity to look within and to see, why is this triggering me so much? Why does this have so much power that it can pull me out of center? This is all together with the energy, the era for you that is ending, which is also Eight of Wands here with this Seven of Swords. It's this investigation, this analyzing, why this, why that, going deep within, doing a lot of inner work, facing your stuff, right? Facing your demons. Nine of Cups. Wishful thinking is in here. Hoping and wishing for some things to change, but not seeing any result. Having the feeling that you have to give up on your dreams. Having the feeling that God's or Spirit is not listening to your dreams. But also this wishful thinking. There is something that is ending here in the sense of how you tried to manifest before, and how that is now changing in the awareness and the knowingness that you are a co-creator. I also feel in here, it's a very, very deep energy. So a very deep soul, very strong soul, very old soul, and not an easy path that your soul has chosen to walk here. A lot of stuff to work through. Where did I want to go here? These wishes, it's a very strong energy also. Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. And being in your old energy all together with this, also with the Seven of Swords, the Eight of Wands here. So many prayers that you have put out, and so many times that you felt left out in the cold according to that. But through your process, you found faith. And there is also a lot shifting according to all the wishes, all your prayers that you have put out. The prayers, especially the prayers that came from this deep, real, true, loving, pure intention. They have not gone unnoticed. Nothing you do goes unnoticed. Nothing you think, nothing you feel, nothing you do goes unnoticed. But you have been going through a lot here. Also this darkness, like, why is it never working out for me? What am I doing wrong? Again, this investigation, this analyzing. So much analyzing, so much reflection of yourself. Three of Pentacles, also in this old energy, is this the loneliness, not finding people, not finding others to work together with. Really this feeling of I have to do it all on my own here. And in that space of I have to do it all on my own, in there is such a beautiful opportunity. Each and every time you feel lonely or alone, it's an opportunity to strengthen your relationship with God's Source Spirit, which you have been doing also. And it came with that. Every opportunity that you felt like a door was closing or no one was showing up for you, people left your life, rejected you, or you walked away. In there, you have strengthened your relationship with God's Source Spirit. And again, this can still be ongoing. But it has been quite a journey here. Okay, one more. Again here, also with this Three of Pentacles. Did I show you the Three of Pentacles? I'm sorry. Three of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. Missing family, missing soulmates, missing these kindred souls. People you can vibe with. This isolation. It's been a lonely journey, but in the end not. Because again, you found something so real and so true there, which is your connection to God's Source Spirit and your connection with yourself. Relationships. First relationship is your relationship with God. Second one, relationship with self. And then relationships with others or anything external is a reflection of your relationship with God and your relationship with yourself. And that was also in that old era. To find that healthiness, to find the right way of relating, and to find God. God, Source Spirit, whatever you connect to, but to find that higher power. Okay, my dear beautiful pile one. Now let's see what is here. Ace of Pentacles. I wanted to go already to what is coming here. What is in this new era for you? We have, poof, wow, wow. So many beautiful cards. Look at this. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. The Tower. Very unexpected new opportunities coming in. Honesty, clarity, truth. Righteousness is also in here. Ace of Cups. New love in any possible way. Intuition being very much on point. So many different options opening up for you. So many different possibilities opening up for you. And all based on love. And also you taking very much care of yourself. You being in that place of, I know my worth now. I know what I am worthy of. I know my value, my true value. And I act accordingly. And this journey, this old era that is ending for you, has offered you, or is still ongoing, is offering you, has offered, is offering you all these possibilities to come to that point of, I am the Queen of Cups. I am the Empress. I deserve the utmost best. And I align my choices with that. So let's see here, my beautiful pile one. The ninth house, exploration. Feeling free to explore is in here. Travel, I also feel in here. A lot of wisdom. This is Sagittarius and Jupiter. planet of luck, planet of expansion. So travel. When I'm going here into this old era that is ending, this is a very long cycle that is ending. And when we are going into what is beginning, this is the beginning. Depends how it comes through. This is the beginning, or this is something that you are supposed to know about what is coming, what is beginning here, what is on the other side of this. And for you here, this feels like a beginning energy. I also hear this is only the beginning. You having the freedom, having the possibility to travel, to explore. Fox is also here with resources, so having the resources to say, to choose, I want to journey, I want to travel, I want to go there, I want to explore that, I want to learn new things. And there is a lot of integrated wisdom also. And exploration, exploring new places within and without, whatever feels exciting for you from the right place. Whatever lights your flame. But a lot of integrated wisdom, which makes complete sense here with where you are coming from. This old era, so much has happened there, so much has been worked through there, and there is this deep integration here, which offers you a new platform as being the base, as being your start. Again, this is only the beginning, my dear. There is also the energy in here of everything is possible, and exploring spaces and exploring realms that are unexplored before, which can take it as it resonates. This can be a different city, a different country, but it can also be a different star system, right? This can be a deep, new inner space that you are discovering. Yeah, this is really, it's Jupiter, right? Everything is possible here. Everything is possible. A lot of expansion. It's also 47, which is 11, which is a gateway. And it's also manifestation. Something that becomes very tangible. Yeah, this can really go all directions. So whatever this is for you, it's that. Integrated wisdom which offers you a completely new playground in whatever way speaks to you, with the clover and with the house. Beautiful. Very, very beautiful. Luck, right? Again, there is a lot of luck. Luck is on your side, baby. And this is how you start off your new era, with luck on your side. The energy of Jupiter that is carrying you into the beginning of your new era. The house is also here. For some, this is really finding a home base, moving somewhere, finding this stability. Family is also connected with this, which is this loneliness. That's also why it came through. There is a shift here that happens. There is really this sense of I'm coming home in a place and with people, which for some can be traveling. It's just, what is that for you? What really feels for you like this feels like security, safety, grounding. There is also a lot of luck that is connected with your home, whatever that is. property is also connected with this. For some, this is a very specific scenario that is coming through here, or a very specific example that is coming through here. But it's being shown here a house, or a big, it's more like a castle, where someone is exploring rooms they were not able to enter before for some reason. So there is this sense of it's about excitement for new doors that are opening up, which again, as within, so without. This can be an inner experience and this can be an external experience. But places that were closed before are really open for you, and you are free to explore wherever you want to go. You have the key to all the doors here, to all the doors that are appropriate for you in this time, which is more than enough. The Nine of Cups was also here on the bottom of the deck. The Seven of Cups here, many different possibilities here. And not all doors are for you, but there will be more than enough for you to explore. And when I say not all doors are for you, it's in the sense of not all doors are the right doors for you to open, because if a door closes, it's very possible that what is behind that door is a lesson that is connected with your old era. So that door stays closed, because you don't have to walk through that experience again. Lessons learned, integration. So a lot of luck for you, pile one. Luck is really on your side. Luck, stability, feeling at home in places and with people, with others, within yourself. A lot of freedom is also in here. Can I get some tarot here on this new era for my pile one? Boom. 10 of Pentacles. Hoppa. Resources came through already. There is a lot of... it's not only about money. It's anything that is valuable for you is becoming very tangible. And this is an energy of abundance. It's abundance, it's wealth, it's prosperity in a very tangible form. Which also comes together here with there is space to explore. There is space to choose. I want to go on holiday. I want to go on a journey. I want to travel. I want to do what I can do, what I want to do. The resources are there. Again, doesn't only mean money, whatever that means for you, resources. But it's a very wealthy luck, stability, wealth, prosperity, abundance is your new era. That's how your new era starts. We start with the 10 of Pentacles. The High Priestess, she came through already on the bottom of the deck. Very aligned here. Also, your gifts, you're becoming more and more intuitive. You feel more and more guided and led by spirit. You you easily follow up on that guidance, and there are so many synchronicities that are happening here. I get an open crown with this also, with the High Priestess. Your crown, an open crown, open to receive whatever you need, which can be guidance, which can be advice, which can be insights, inspiration, but it can also be resources, open to receive whatever you need. Being very aligned with that. Again, there is so much luck here with you. A lot of luck. And that's a very big pile. I'm not gonna take it. Queen of Pentacles, you see? Wealth. A lot of wealth here. And feeling very wealthy. The Queen of Pentacles, she doesn't have to count her resources. She doesn't have to think about that. She just does what she wants to do, knowing that there is more than enough. And she acts also from out of that place. She never allows herself to be held back by a lack or a scarcity mentality. It's not in her way of being. Because she is so well provided for, and she makes her choices from out of that place. She's very generous also. So a lot of generosity also in here. And you also having the possibility to be generous with whatever you feel like being generous with. And the Queen of Pentacles also, she comes through here with a lot of fertility. So for some, this is really pregnancy also. If you are not planning to be pregnant, then take some extra precautions, because this is a very, very fertile energy. It's a very, very fertile beginning here in all ways. Wow, you guys, look at this. Judgment. This is God calling you, and you are following the call. You have listened so many times already, but here there is this, it's all so much in alignment with each other. It's really a very beautiful energy. And what I also feel with this, it's like it's building, it's building, it's building. We start with the Ten of Pentacles, right? This is your beginning. And then the High Priestess, the Queen of Pentacles, Judgment. This is like, it's building, it's building, it's building. And that came through already in the beginning. This is only the beginning. There is a very clear path that will be shown to you according to your calling. And with all this energy together, there is this freedom that you have to make your choices according. There is no need anymore to strategize or to think about how am I going to do that, or there is so much stuff in front of me. I feel confused. I don't know what to do. I don't know how, what. It all falls away. Here you start off from this place of wealth, of abundance, and you can make your choices according to that. You don't have to worry here about mainly resources for you. And again, whatever that means. This can be life force also, energy to do things, whatever it is for you. It's very tangible. It's manifested in the earthly realm here. You can feel it, you can touch it. So there is this, you start off from a very, very solid base here. And also there you're calling a big part of what your soul has chosen for you will become very clear here. The road will be open. And before it was just not possible to step in there with all this stuff that was still going on. It really had to or has to end before this can start. Very, very beautiful energy, Pile 1. Now let me see here, because I want to pull some cards here on guidance of how to bridge this in the best possible way. I need another deck. How to bridge this in the best possible way. Can I get some advice here? So beautiful energy, Pile 1. Really. This is quite something. This is quite something. How to bridge this. Thank you. The Knight of Pentacles. Slow and steady. Step by step. And the Hangman. With the breakthrough. Okay, my beautiful Pile 1. What is your advice? How to bridge this ending with this beautiful, massive new beginning? This is step by step, patience and surrender. The Hangman, right? What I feel in here is this I'm pulled also to my last reading, the free flow. This is this energy that we are in now, in the void. It's really important to stay very centered in the present moment. There is only now. And we are in this void experience, this threshold. And what is the best way to move through that is just to go step by step. Put one foot in front of the other. It's like driving in the mist. You drive a little, you see a little, you drive a little, and the more you drive, the more you see. But it's really about staying in your center, staying very close with yourself, staying very in tune with you and with your higher guidance. And surrender. Surrender as much as possible. Whenever something rises from that old era, take it and consciously choose to die from it. To die well. If there are still things that need to be forgiven, released, let go, do so. When something peeks through from that new era, be in there. Explore that space. Feel the vibe of the newness. And then when something old comes back again, take that. But do everything from out of presence. Being very centered, grounded within yourself. Breathe. Breathe yourself into your center. Interesting. Breathe yourself into your center. So breathing for you is very helpful. Use that. But it's step by step. So whatever shows up for you, work with that. And it's coming together here with the free flow reading that I put out last week, and I will put a link in there if you didn't see it. But it's that just go with whatever shows up, and it can go very fast from one extreme to the other. Just go with that. Main thing is stay centered. At first, be here with you, and from there handle whatever shows up for you. Surrender for you is a big one. It comes through as the hangman. Surrender. Which is also connected with this old era, the difficulty of letting go. So whatever shows up that you feel like this, it does not belong to me anymore, it doesn't feel healthy, surrender. Choose to let it go. And call God in, call your guidance in there with you into that process. But surrender. Surrender and just go step by step in the present moment. One more here for you, my beautiful pile 1. Freedom. This is also something from the new here. That is, it's the new that is speaking through this big sense of freedom. That also comes together with this Jupiter in the 9th house. There is this big expansion. You feeling free from so much old stuff. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. This is coming through in the present moment. How to bridge this. Remind yourself that you possess the power and the free will to create your own happiness, which is an invitation for you to remember that you have a choice in each and every moment. You have free will to choose. What do you choose to identify with? Do you choose to dwell in the old era? Do you choose to lose yourself in the new era? Or do you choose to stay in connection? To stay centered, to stay aligned with the present moment? Because real happiness is only to be found in the present moment. When you are peaking in the new era, which looks very happy, you can sense the happiness in there, but when you jump in there, identifying with it, you unconsciously say, I'm not happy with where I am right now. And that unconscious belief, that unconscious thought will also create something, or it will make up something. So stay here. Real happiness is in the moment, in the present. And from out of that present, you can look into the past, you can look into the future, you can look anywhere. Time and space is an illusion. And this present moment, it's like a cocoon, a bubble, and from out of that bubble, you can go anywhere in time and space. But when you jump into time and space, You jump out of your bubble. I hope that makes sense. So stay here. Stay always in your center. And from there, with a conscious mind, peak whenever peaks from the future show themselves to you. Enjoy it. But from here, when the past shows up, work with it, but from here. Always from out of center. And if you slip, which happens, there is nothing wrong with that. Catch yourself, bring yourself back to center, and choose again. Okay? So step by step, surrender, and remember that you have free will to choose in each and every moment. You have the free will to choose your own happiness. And the freedom also comes with that. Real freedom is here. You can sense it there or there, wherever in time and space. But the real experience, capital R, is here. Okay, my dear beautiful pile 1, this is what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope this was helpful, and I'm sending you lots of love, lots of light, lots of peace and blessings for each and every one. Hello, beautiful souls, divine beings. Welcome in this lovely space with me. Whomever chose pile 2, I have a message for you. And also for you, pile 2, I'm gonna pull some cards first to see what is ending here for you. What is ending for my beautiful pile 2? What is ending? Thank you. And what is beginning? There are more things that are ending and beginning, but this reading, in this reading, Spirit wants to bring through something specific that can offer you some extra clarity or some guidance that you are seeking guidance on. What is ending for my beautiful pile 1? What is ending? What is beginning? Did I say 1? If so, there might be a message in there for you. What is ending for my beautiful pile 2? You are about to receive a lot of gifts. Gifts, or a gift from someone that lives overseas or that lives in a different country. This might be a woman. But a gift is on its way to you, and it's on its way to you now. This is something tangible. This is something, it's a present. Someone puts something in your hands, or it's arriving in a package, but you are receiving a gift. And for most of you, it's from someone that is living in a different country. So my beautiful pile 2, let's see what is ending for you. Taurus, cultivate. What I feel in here, what is ending? This is restructuring your values. There is a a journey, an era that is ending for you according to self-worth, self-value. There is also something connected with money, resources, beauty. Anything you value, yeah. For many of you, what I feel in here is the journey to understand what wealth really is. And this journey comes together with self-worth, understanding your own worth, understanding how valuable you are. Clouds and the man. What is ending here? For some, this is very specific, a very difficult relationship with a man or a masculine energy. For most, this is actually a man. But in general, it's this learning what is value, what is really of value to me, what is my own value, what is my worth. And then a lot of difficulties according to that. With the man here is this impossible feeling, like it's impossible to act, to do something, to act, to express your own masculine side, which is action here. Protection is also in here, feeling unprotected, feeling very vulnerable. And a lot of situations according to that. I also feel in here this being stripped to places where again you feel or felt this can be done, or it's ending, right? You can still be in it. Situations where you have been stripped from yourself, and it there is a lot of vulnerability that is coming through with this, and this is I feel very naked when I get this energy, and it feels naked but very uncomfortable also. So a lot of situations where you felt naked, where you felt very vulnerable, where you felt like you've been stripped to the bone, according to values, according to money, according to possessions, a lot of things that have been taken from you. But looked at this from the higher perspective, this is to come to bring you to your core, right? And then from out of that core, through these experiences, you find your own value, you find your own self-worth again. And then learning to act according, to step into your masculine side and say, no, this is not the way. I deserve the utmost best. I am worthy of the utmost best. I deserve to be abundant. I deserve to be wealthy, prosperous. I deserve to enjoy beautiful, luxury, beautiful things, beauty on its own, whatever that means for you. I deserve to be in luxury, whatever that means for you. So a lot of difficulties according to that. A lot of difficulties related to your second house here. Taurus energy, second house. Let me clarify this man here. Page of Pentacles, King of Cups. For many, this is a lot of situations with men, actually. Page of Pentacles, King of Cups. It's two masculine energies that are coming through here. So it is what I said in the beginning. This, or it's specifically with a man or with men in general, but also your own masculine side that's been so suppressed and so difficult to embody that part of yourself, or to find a healthiness in there, because there is also this in the process of finding your value according to when you feel that your masculine side has been suppressed. A lot of times we go into the extreme then from that masculine side to then come back into balance. It doesn't have to be like that, but it happens as a reaction on, you know? And I do feel that in here. But we go from the page to the king also. So a lot of growth also according to that, to try out new things, try out new ways, try new possibilities. How can I do this? Also strategy is coming through here. It also came through in pile one. This, how am I going to do that? To come into this King of Cups energy, this, okay, it's all good. Everything is under control. Everything's been taken care of. I don't have to worry about so many things here. I understand that if I value myself, I will be taken care of in whatever way. But it's a tough journey. Again, you are being stripped to the bone here. And I feel you there, I really do. It's not an easy journey here. Okay, my dear beautiful pile 2. Let me see. So an old era ending, like I say, there are many endings and in different areas also, but Spirit wants to highlight this for you, also to acknowledge like you have walked or are ending this era of feeling this unhealthy vulnerability, this feeling of being stripped to the bone, this difficult part of coming into a place where you are able to embody your own worth, your own true value. So the difficulty according to that, the struggle on that path is coming to an end. And we're going to look now into what is opening up here for you, but what is for sure already on the other end of this is abundance. In all ways. And specifically here, the abundance in that area where you, or in that, yeah, in that area where you felt stripped to the bone. Uranus, what is your new era? What is the beginning of your new era? The beginning, the overall energy. Uranus, which is big change, big shifts. Change is inevitable. And what I also feel with this, that's how it came through already, with the Taurus here, on the other side of this journey is abundance. So know that. But you also should know that when you embody your own value, you also know that it comes, that your external world will also reflect that to you. All depending on the choices that you make according to your own value, your own self-worth. But Uranus here, big change, right? It's the big awakener also, the great awakener. But the way it's coming through here, Uranus is a big energy. And this is big change for you according to this. According anything that is connected to your second house. You might also want to check for yourself what placements do you have in your second house, in your own birth chart. Because these areas are changing. They are life-changing here. Big change. House also for you. Beautiful. You see, and it's putting it all together here. Uranus with change, which is this big 180-degree, the complete opposite experience that you get here. And then we have house and the lady, and you are the lady here. So this is really coming home within yourself. And the house, it's a very stable energy. It's homecoming, it's stability, it's family, it's family members also. But with the lady next to it, it's really this coming home into this stable place within yourself where you have learned to get to know yourself in your true value. So this is really you being at home within yourself, and also you carrying home with you wherever you go, which is an inner garden that has been nurtured profoundly. But I said already, this is not an easy journey to go through. But the result of that, on the other side of all of this, there is this: wherever you go, your home is there. And you know the stability of it. It's a real sense of safety, of security, of stability, also compared to the vulnerability that was there in the beginning. The unhealthy vulnerability that was there. Where you are now, you're like, no man, this is solid. I have worked so damn hard to get this home in such a beautiful, solid state. And whatever happens, my home is here. Which also comes together with things that are being offered to you that you feel like, this does not belong in my home. This is not in resonance with your value. This is not in resonance with your worth, which is priceless, by the way. But you make choices from out of that place. You make choices from out of that home within yourself. And you are the queen in your own home. I'm also being pulled again here to this man that was here. Did I show you the cards? Clouds is difficulties, problems. And then this man, this masculine energy. In my, it's not always like that, but in my Lenormand deck, we have 2 ladies and 2 men. But there is one lady with a crown and one man with a crown, which is, I see them as being counterparts, right? And this man also, they are looking at a different direction. But for some, this is really, you were connected with a masculine energy that was, or feminine. You were in a relationship with someone that was really not reflecting your worth. But there was also a reason why you were attracted to that person. There was something in there for you to see, or more people. There were opportunities in there for you to learn your own value, to see what feels right for me, what is in resonance with what I feel inside, that I am worthy of. And again, it's tough to go through that and to come to that realization of, man, I've been treated here in a way that is really not right. And then to have the courage to look within and to see your own responsibility in there. It takes a lot of guts. It's not easy to do so, but I see you did that here. You come out as the king. You come out in a mature way, which is a mastery of this. And that difficult path, according to that, this is really an era. This is your old era, according to your second house, your value, your self-worth. And your new era, you are standing there as really a different person. You are of such a different frequency. You are of such a different, I hear you are of such a different price. So please don't take this wrong, but it's coming through like that. Also, what I said in the beginning, you are priceless. And where you were before, you have been in many situations which really did not reflect to you that you were priceless. But it were all opportunities for you at first to realize how precious and how priceless you are. And then in that new era, you know that. You know, capital K, which is an embodiment. This is a castle, right? And she's the queen. Doesn't matter if you are a man or a female, a male or female. This is just, you are the king or the queen in your own castle here. And you carry the castle within you, in your center. And there is so much change that is related to that. Your inner experiences, your inner world, the way you present yourself, the way you interact with others. Change, Uranus, so much change in so many different areas of your life because you stand there completely different. You embody a complete new you, which is all the layers, according to this, that have been peeled and you are standing there, also vulnerable. But in here, the vulnerability is strong. It's an authenticity. It's knowing and also embodying and shining out. I do not settle for anything less than I deserve. And it's not coming from a place of ego. It's just coming from a place of true worth, true value, knowing thyself, and honoring and respecting yourself. And your whole external world is shifting according to that. And there is a lot of change here. There is a lot that is shifting according to that. So be prepared for that, my beautiful pile 2. Let me see what else the tarot here wants to share according to that change. Beautiful energy. Very, very transforming, transforming energy. Transformed. Seven of Wands. Bottom of the deck. Defense. Standing strong in your beliefs. And here it also feels like doesn't matter what all the rest says or does. Whatever they say or do, it does not matter, because you are standing here and you're like, I don't care. Which doesn't mean you cannot feel love for them, which is the highest consciousness we can embody. But you are just, you know what you are worthy of. And it takes no effort for you to embody that and to express that. And you might get people that are, there is jealousy in here even. You might get people that work against, but it doesn't harm you. It doesn't harm you anymore. There is a change also according to this energy of having to defend yourself, having to protect yourself. There is a change that is happening also according to that. It's gonna feel very different, and the situation can be exactly the same. You standing here having to defend or protect yourself from whatever is coming to you from the outside world. The situation can be exactly the same, but you stand there so very different. This does not shake you out of balance anymore. Your house is solid and stable to hold your ground. Nothing can bring down your house. Nothing can bring down the house that you have built within yourself. The moon, the high priestess, the empress, and the chariot. Wow, guys, this is so beautiful. Beautiful energy. The moon, the high priestess, which the empress, there she is, right? And the chariot. 4 majors, right? This is big. Like I said already, Uranus, big change, big change. Victory, success. You're gonna feel like also there before with this masculine energy, difficulty to act, difficulty to move. There is this easy forward movement. Whatever you set your mind to, you can manage. And you also go for it. Nothing is holding you back here. You have also found that balance within yourself. You have found your center. Black and white. You have found your center. And you are riding victoriously. So whatever you set your mind to here in this new era, there is movement and there is successful, victorious movement according to that. You also feel very much in control here, which is very different than how it was before. You are riding your wagon here, and you are not being driven anymore. You are driving. You are in the driver's seat here. And you have tamed these lower forces within yourself. And you have come to a place where all of you works together for your highest good. Which is beautiful and which is mastery. Which doesn't mean we still slip from time to time, but it's okay. I slip, catch myself, come back to center. Forgiveness. It's not easy in this human experience, and in this human experience, we slip. It happens. What we do then is forgive ourselves. Catch yourself, forgive, and choose again. To err is human, to forgive is divine. But you have found this, there is a mastery that is coming together with all this energy here. The Empress, I don't know how they came out, but the Empress is here. What do I have to say about the Empress, right? She is the embodiment of, she receives. She is abundance, which is also on the other side of this second house. And I said it already, there is abundance on the other side of this big change. And the Empress, right? She's divine, feminine, receiving energy. So there is this beautiful working together here. This feels like divine feminine, divine masculine here. The drive that you were missing before and the healthy receptivity. Healthy drive, healthy receptivity. Healed drive and very healthy divine receptivity. Abundance, prosperity, fertility, anything you set your mind to, again, this victory. And a very deep connection also with all that is coming through here. With also the High Priestess here. Very much in tune with your intuition. And very much aligned and connected with all that is. It comes together with the Empress into the High Priestess here. You know what your inner guidance and higher guidance is trying to communicate with you. And you are following up on that. It also amplifies the more stable this house becomes, the louder this voice becomes. And the High Priestess in here also, the Empress in here also, sorry. She knows what she's worthy of. She is the highest embodiment of it. So this house, again, it's very, very stable. And with this stability, with this solid foundation you have built within yourself, there is an easy communication with your inner guidance and your higher guidance. It all comes together. The moon is also coming through here. And I want to clarify this. There is a lot of feeling that is coming through here, but it's also an energy of not really seeing clearly. So I want to clarify, what is this moon trying to say here? What is this about? Trusting in the unknown. That is also something. Ten of Pentacles. Wealth. With this moon energy here, it's the first message that comes through is you learn to really trust in the unknown. And you, by being in that new era, by being in that new beginning, you went through the unknown. So your trust in that is growing. There is a lot more faith also, which also amplifies all the rest here. Ten of Pentacles, there is this, the moon is also mystery. There is a mysterious aspect which is connected also here with wealth. And I'm being pulled again to this bouquet, to the gift. There is some gift, a tangible gift, which feels for you like something very abundant. There is a very luxurious vibe that is coming through with this. So there is a present, a gift that is coming your way that is of high value. It's of very high value, according to you, whatever that means for you. And we have also, again, the Four of Wands here on the bottom of the deck. Homecoming. Very strong. High Priestess. Empress. King of Swords. Truth. Knight of Swords. Messages. Wow. A lot of energy here. A lot of high energy here. Okay, my dear beautiful pile 2. I want to pull some more cards here on how to bridge this in the best possible way. Any advice for where you are right now in this space in between, in the present moment? What is the advice for my beautiful pile 2? What is the advice for my beautiful pile 2 for now? They all come in pairs here with you. Okay, thank you. Very similar energies. Knight of Pentacles also on the bottom of the deck. This one also came out in pile 1. Seven of Cups. Being in your advice, my beautiful pile 2. Seven of Cups as being your advice. This is about seeing through the confusion. Wherever you are, if you feel in the void, if you feel like it stays very tough, then be conscious to choose to get out of the confusion, to also know that you are in a space in between, and to know what is on the other side of this. It's also this moon card that is coming through here, embracing the unknown. And whenever you feel confusion, remind yourself that you have free will to choose in each and every moment. What do you choose to identify with? Confusion or truth? Ask truth to come through. Which can still be that there is no clarity on a specific situation, but there will be an experience. There will be an experience of peace. And when we are confused, we are identified with the confusion. When we ask in that moment for truth, to surrender the confusion and to ask for truth, then there might still be unclarity, but we will not feel confused. We will maybe not see the way, but we will not feel confused. We will feel peace. And with that peace, if it's still not clear what to do, where to go, or how to see what is there, at least we will be in faith, because in that peace, there is also faith. So stay aware for the confusion. Put this knowing of what is on the other side of all of this, take that with you in the space where you are right now. Purpose, I know what I am here to do. And in here, it really comes through like I know what is on the other side of this. And I also understand that all the situations that I went through, or situations that are still showing up that are connected with this old era, there is an opportunity in there to recognize, to choose, and to embody my true value, my true self, my true worth, my worthiness. So in the confusion, find that purpose, which is choosing you. Choosing you, and you can keep on building on that house. Grief is also here. So you might be going through a process of grief. What is also in here is grieving an old version of yourself. Layers that have been released might also bring up grief. But the stronger an attachment is, which is always unhealthy, the stronger the attachment, the more painful it is. Grief, I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. What I want to add to this is we can never really lose something. People, places, situations, any and all experiences that we went through, we can never lose it. It expands our experience. So it stays with us. And also people. Also in the process of transition, of crossover, they are not really gone. They are just there in a different form. Relationships we have to let go of. These people, the connection, there is a connection that is unbreakable. We are all one being. So it's not because you say no to someone, because you walk away from someone, somewhere, some situation, or someone walks away from you, or something is been taken from you, that you are separate from it. Separation is an illusion, but it's opening yourself up to understand the higher perspective on that. And if it's difficult to see that, call God in. Ask God, Source Spirit, let me see this through your eyes. How can I see this experience in an experience of oneness instead of an experience of separation, which is I feel like I'm losing something. I feel like something is lost, is an experience of separation. But again, what I strongly feel with this here is grieving your old self. And where you are right now, this is also something to honor and to hold space for that, to see from where you come. And whenever this feeling of grief arises, hold space for that. Don't dwell in it, but just hold space for it and use it as an opportunity to honor yourself. Understand that you are grieving these layers, unhealthy layers of yourself that you are letting go of, or that you have let go of. But on the other side of this is something so much more beautiful and so much more real than what you are grieving here. But when the grief rises, make it a moment of honor. Honor yourself in here for all that you have done, for the journey that you have walked upon this moment. Honor yourself. And it's this dying and being reborn, and it comes into this space in between. It's moments from the past or experiences from the past, from this old era that are showing up, and sometimes peaks of the new era that are showing up. And it's about moving with that, free flowing with that. I did a reading about that last week. I will put a link in there if you didn't see it. But it's about free flowing with whatever arises. And this can be from one extreme to the other. Just go with that. Surf the wave. So when the old self or parts of this old era rise and you feel like you have to hold space to grieve that, then do so. But put honoring yourself in there. Put the positivity also in there. But hold space for it. Hold space for it. It's also dying well. And it's dying in grace. To make more space for this new, beautiful and very, very powerful era for you. And with purpose here, also with peaks from the future, this is also your purpose, a big soul mission that is coming through here with you embodying your value, you being in that place where you have built that solid home within yourself. There you are ready to step into that specific purpose that your soul has chosen for this new era. So for you, once more, pile 2, do your utmost best. Don't identify with the confusion. Take some distance from it, ask for truth, and then feel the peace and the faith that is in there. And flow, free flow with whatever rises. From out of a peaceful place, from out of a beautiful, beautiful center within, in connection with God, Source, Spirit. Okay, my dear beautiful pile 2, this is what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope this was helpful, and I'm sending so much love, so much light, so much peace and blessings for each and every one. Hello, beautiful souls, divine beings. Welcome in this lovely space with me. Whomever chose pile 3, I have a message for you. So my beautiful pile 3, let's pull some cards first. What is ending for you and what is beginning for you? What is ending for my beautiful pile 3? Many things are ending, but Spirit wants to bring through here something that wants to be highlighted, that wants to be illuminated. But there are many endings and many beginnings. What is beginning for my beautiful pile 3? Let me pull some Lenormand also with this. What is ending for my beautiful pile trees? What is beginning for my beautiful pile trees? Ooh, you have many new beginnings here. I'm gonna focus on these two. The sun is here on the bottom of the deck, and split the deck. This is an ending and a new beginning. But it also feels like a specific ending that wants to be illuminated here for you. But let's see what is coming out here. Endings, Aries, act. Aries, my beautiful pile tree, this is connected with the first house. This is about the self. This is about the body. This is appearances. First impressions also. This is also fire. Being able to act. So what is ending for you? There is a lot in here, pile tree. And like I said already, there is many things are ending. It's really an old era that is ending. But what is coming through in this reading is something that Spirit wants to bring through for you, according to where it might still be difficult, where you need some guidance, where some blind spots want to be illuminated. Or it can also be a confirmation. So take it however it resonates for you. But this is deeply about yourself. There is an old era that is ending for you, which is connected with your experience of yourself. Also appearances, how you see, your vision, how is your perception, how do you judge any and all appearances, including yourself. So there is a deep rooted transformation that is in the process of ending. About yourself. Root stuff. A root chakra also. And also fire. Fire that has been balanced out. Because fire can warm, but fire can also destroy. Too much fire is too much fire, right? And Aries is a lot of fire. So there was also something according to your own fire, your own way of acting that had to be balanced out, that had to be harmonized. And this is an old era that is ending for you, but this is a very deep transformation of yourself here. Till the root level, till the bone here. Stars with that. Let me clarify this stars card for you. What I also get with this stars card is a certain path, which was a karmic, or which is a karmic path, that was written in the star. Your soul, before you incarnated on this earth, your soul chose to walk a specific journey, to have all these opportunities in there to transform yourself to the core. And it was written in the stars, in the sense of you chose that path. And don't take me wrong here, because it has not been an easy path. You have been, this came through in pile 2 also, this being stripped to the bone, right? Taking off all these layers of yourself to come to the core of yourself, and there rebuilding yourself from out of a place of truth, from out of a place of real vision, real perception, instead of what it appears to be. Also working through a lot of ideas and beliefs you had about yourself that were coming from your caretakers, your parents, your environment where you grew up in this lifetime, but also connected to past lifetimes. Really stripping yourself from all these limiting beliefs, stripping yourself from illusion. And with this stars card, again, this is your soul that shows the highest path for you, to offer you so many opportunities to come to your truth, to come into your core again. And these opportunities, when we are when we are identified with the journey, or with the suffering in the journey, these opportunities are perceived as challenges and difficulties, and a lot of difficult stuff to work through, right? But again, your soul chose this path for you to crack you open here. There is a crack in everything, and that's where the light gets in. That's where the light reaches you, this breaking open, breaking apart, peeling yourself to the core. So also for you, pile 1, and this is collectively, great karmic cycles are ending. And this is this stars card, but let me pull a tarot on this, because there is something else in here. Justice. Justice, right? In here, the wheel of karma. This wheel of cause and effect, and also the wheel of your soul carrying this emperor and being on top of it with the 3 of cups and the 3 of swords. It's that, and the devil there. It's all that. It's your soul before incarnation, and the chariots, you see. Big cards in this reading, really. It's big energy. So, my dear beautiful pile 3, this justice here, it's your soul on a soul level, still carrying guilt, blame, shame, and still carrying this belief of, I have to suffer, or others have to suffer for certain wrongdoings. But this is not the truth of God. This is what we pick up through our journey of billions of lifetimes. And before incarnation, our soul chooses a specific path where there is the opportunity in there to wake up to the truth. But it's also, and it's also still carrying this, I have to set things right. And this is a big cycle that is ending for you. This feeling of, I am guilty, or others are guilty, which is a reflection and a projection towards yourself. So this deep sense of guilt and having to set things right is included in your old era that is ending. So that is also the going to the core here, the going to the root of guilt is also stored in the root chakra. And this journey that you went through and that is now ending is connected with that. This underlying feeling of, I have to set things right. I am guilty. And in this journey, the completion of this journey is remembering your innocence, remembering your truth, and seeing our own responsibility in a part of suffering, in a part of an experience of victimhood. Seeing our own responsibility in there. And when we see our own responsibility in there, when we take our own responsibility in there, we also realize that we can make different choices. And the more we make different choices, the more we identify and merge again with this truth of what we are. The I am presence, which is an innocence. It's divine perfection, it's holiness, it's whole, complete, heal, perfectly safe and innocent. And that's a biggie. That's a big one with you here. The guilt. This underlying feeling of guilt, consciously or unconsciously, that was driving you and that was having power over you, making decisions for you, while you come now into this emperor, right? Which is the one that stands above that, taking control over. So also in here for you, this old era that is ending is coming together with feeling powerless and feeling like your life is being driven by something or someone else. And he, not someone, but something else, which is guilt, which was guilt. And this remembering of your truth, your innocence, is now driving you. Which is very, very beautiful. It's a purification. It's a deep, deep healing. So this Aries also, the act, what is ending is from which place you act. The old era came from a place of guilt and having to set things right. Pleasing also. While in your new era, you will be driven by something pure, something real, something true. And that comes from that place of innocence, of remembering your innocent nature, your sinlessness. God does not see sin. He just sees holy children. We made up this sin. Okay, my beautiful pile tree, let's see this new era for you. Beautiful. Aquarius, collaborate. The 11th house. Beautiful. Very beautiful. You also go from 1 to 11, so you have 1, 1, 1. Big master number here. Big manifestations, big gateways also that are opening, but also big new beginnings. This is really it's very difficult to put this into words, and you are sensing this. Most of us are sensing this. Something big is coming, something big is happening, and it's true. It's really an old era, an era that is ending and a new era that is beginning. And also for you, pile 3, it's been amplified for you. You will really experience a completely new beginning. 111. Also with this acting here, and collaborate, Aquarius, the 11th house, collaborate with spirit, co-create with spirit, which comes from this remembrance of what you are. To co-create with God, to co-create with spirit, we first have to remember what we are and embody that. And from out of that place, we are open, we are free to co-create. As long as we are trapped in the illusion, we are making up things. It's only from out of this purity, this truth, that we are able to create. And there is a big difference to making, make believe, and really creating. This is real. And this isn't. But it can seem very real. This is real. And it is 111. It is. I am. It's so simple and so powerful that it's coming through here for you. This I am presence and all that it is. And you are waking up to that. You are waking up in that. And you are starting your new era from out of this I am presence. And you will act from out of that presence. The 11th house. Aquarius. It's ruled by Uranus, which is also the great awakener. So this is for you, pile 3, this is a big, great awakening on the core level. Which is incredibly powerful energy. There is a collaboration also. The 11th house is also the house of hopes and wishes. It's the house for the future. It's groups and friends. Service is also in here. So this collaborate, it's also in here. But this collaboration with spirit, God, self, others, and this awakening to your truth is reflected in your outside world and how you collaborate with others, with God, with yourself, and with others, with anything external here. But it comes from this transformation that happened on the core level within yourself, within your root. There is a lot of generosity also that is coming through here. I speak about this so many times, this filling up your own cup from the right place. Anything we need, whenever we feel we need something, it's an invitation to connect and to commune with God, Source Spirit, and to fill up your cup. Because in that space is the only place where your needs can truly be fulfilled. And here there is this Ace of Cups energy also, the divine that is pouring into you. And it's a flow here, and it's not interrupted anymore, which doesn't mean you don't slip anymore from time to time, but there is this, so much has been strengthened and so much has been corrected and purified within yourself, that this channel within you where the divine is pouring into your cup, into your holy grail, it has opened up so much that whenever you slip, it's just a moment. You easily catch yourself and bring yourself back here to open up, to receive this divine shower that is pouring into you. This I am presence, right? And it's such a beautiful space to be. It's so free here. Aquarius, it's freedom also. And it's hopes and wishes for the future. Also with the stars that is here. What was written in the stars before, it's also wishes here. But in here more this wishful thinking and things you wanted before, but didn't manifest. We always get what we need, but it's not always what we want. Depends from out of what perspective that we look. But here it was very difficult to align with your wishes and your dreams and your hopes for the future, while here you are in perfect alignment with that. So coming from out of this place, I know what I am that I am. I am one with this. I am presence. I am one with God, Source, Spirit. There is this ever-flowing divine essence pouring into me, and from out of that place I am able to create. Remember, I'm not making up anymore. I am creating. So my hopes and my wishes and my dreams are manifesting so much more easy, because I'm coming from the right place, because I remember what I am, and I remember that I co-create with God. And the more open and the more pure I am, the more powerful and the more expansive my creations are. And your creations are creations for the highest good of all. It comes with that. It's the consequence of stripping yourself to the core and finding your truth. It's the consequence, the rewards from all the layers that you chose to peel off. It comes with that. So a very, very open, a very free, and a very expansive energy to start off your new era. Pile 3. The coffin and the man. Interesting. What I get with this here, pile 3, is it's coming together with that. It's a death, a dying off of the human. The identification with the human. The identification with the lower self. And the coffin, it's putting it again into the light that it's done. Something has ended here. And this is a confirmation of a complete new you. The man is also connected to Aries here in the sense of how do you act? You don't act anymore from out of a place where you believe in the world of suffering. You don't believe anymore in this separation, because a death from out of the identification with a human it's a loss. And an experience of loss is an experience of separation. And this is also ending. There is really a big ending of you, which is a completely new beginning of you. So you will also feel like the beginning of this new era for you. You will also feel like you have to learn how to move again, how to communicate again, how to interact, how to act. It's like you are being poured into a new vessel. Let me clarify this coffin here for you. It's also number 8, right? And 8 it's the 8th house. It is the house of transformation. It's the house of death and rebirth. So this is resurrection. And there is the rooster, right? It's resurrection. It's this awakening, the great awakening. And the rising above. Rising above the cycle of life and death. In the sense of death is an ending. It's this seeing beyond it, seeing beyond the veil and seeing that it's a transformation. It's a transitioning into a different form. And that is also what you went through and how you step into this new era. The beginning of your new era is a complete rebirth, a resurrection of you. And you're going to feel that very strongly in the way how you act and in the way how you experience yourself. You being in that vessel, it's going to feel completely different. Like really waking up out of a long and deep dream. You see, the sun. This is truth also. Beyond the veil. Your new era starts the Empress and the Emperor, divine counterpart and the highest divine counterpart in the Tarot. This is a divine union within yourself. Divine masculine, divine feminine, completely harmonized and completely balanced out within yourself. And this is the truth that is piercing through or dispersing even the illusion. It's the light that disperses the darkness. It's the light that can now shine through the dream. There is a lot of positivity here. Really, it's very beautiful, very open and expansive energy that is opening up here for you. Let me get some tarot here, some extra tarot here with this new era for you, pile tree. The energy of this reading, of this time, is so intense. It's big, right? It's really big. And we came for this. Everything up until this moment has been a preparation for what is about to come. And also you, Pile Tree, you are very well prepared. The moon, the Five of Cups, you see, it's letting go, releasing the uncertainty, the darkness, the dream, releasing it. It's seeing through the experience of loss, seeing that the experience of loss is still an identification with the illusion. What pierces through that, the sun that pierces through that, is knowing the oneness of God. What else is here in this new era for my Pile Tree? It's starting to rain, so I hope it doesn't disturb. Ten of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Wealth, prosperity, abundance. Whatever that means for you, it comes with it. It's also the base of your new era. We have here the Six of Swords. The Knight of Swords. And the Two of Cups, which is again this divine union that is coming through. You already had the Emperor with the Empress. This is divine counterpart within yourself, which is also showing up externally from you. In your relationships, you will feel this union. This can be a significant other that is showing up for you. But it can be more people. Soul level connections in union with you. This Six of Swords with this Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is the messenger of the gods here. You are very clearly hearing the truth, and you are receiving also a lot of messages from God, Source, Spirit, and it also feels very connected with your new beginning, your destiny unfolding, the next phase of this lifetime that is unfolding for you, where you are a messenger from Source. And this here feels very connected with someone else here. Let me clarify this. Six of Swords. This is moving into calmer waters. But in a sense, this energy here feels a bit out of place. In the sense of it feels too small for what it actually is. Okay, wow. Okay, for some, what I just said here, this messenger of Source, for some this is a path that is about helping others with the process of transitioning. This process of death and rebirth, which can be literally loved ones that are transitioning people, beings that are transitioning, but any process of death and rebirth, where you are bringing messages from source to others to be of service, to help them move into calmer waters, but to also help souls to transition into the next realm. Comes together here with this loss. And knowing that what I said before, this any experience of loss is still an identification with separation. And the truth pierces through that. The truth disperses that experience of loss. It disperses the experience of separation into an experience of oneness, which is, it's different. Of course it's different. But your knowing the integration of that offers others a pillar of hope and a pillar of peace, a pillar of strength and courage to move through difficult periods, to move through difficult experiences. The Empress again, showing up again here, Hierophant, bottom of the deck. This is the divine feminine here, your embodiment of the Divine Mother, which came through already, the Empress with the Emperors. The Divine Mother that is working through you. You are holding space for that presence to work through you, to hold that space of all is well, to hold that space of love, peace, faith, to hold that space of truth for others. In any process of death and rebirth, which can be, it can be a transition, but it can also be an ending of a relationship, moving, an ending of a job, any experience of loss. Something is lost here. This bridge that you can be here for others. Because you have bridged also the 8th house here, you have bridged so much of these experiences for yourself. It comes with the stripping yourself to the root. In that awakening to your truth, you are also awakening to the truth of separation and oneness, what it actually is. And this is the embodiment of that, and holding space for others. So my beautiful pile tree, this is coming together with you in whatever way it resonates for you. This can go all directions, but it's about a transition, death and rebirth in some form. So take it how it resonates for you, but this comes together with the start of your new era here. Helping others to see the truth and embodying this unconditional love, gentleness, love, care, and the all is well. All is well at all times, no matter how it seems to be, no matter where we think we are. All is well. We are safe in God, always, at all times. Okay, my dear beautiful pile tree, now let me see what is here in the bridging of these two. Because in that process, where you are right now, whenever you find this reading, there is this old era that is ending and the new era that is beginning. And in this process in between, this is also very much connected with my reading from last week, the free flow, and I will link it below. It's this, whenever the old or aspects of the old are showing up for you where you are right now, use them to die as well as possible from it, which is just holding space for it. Forgive, release, let go, and surrender. And honor the path that you have walked up until now. If there are aspects of this new era that are showing up for you, then move with that. Always come from out of your center, from out of the present. And whatever shows up in front of you, go with that. If it's a difficult experience, hold that space, the Divine Mother, for yourself. If it's a beautiful experience, a peek into this beautiful new era that is starting here for you, then also from here, enjoy, be in joy with that. Coming from out of your truth, your identification with your truth. So flow, this free flow. These peaks can come and shift very fast, very easy from one extreme into the other. Just go with that and stay present. Stay in your center. Stay as grounded as possible. Be in peace. Be in this presence where you hold, embody the Divine Mother aspect of God. And I put it here also under the Six of Swords here, which is also, we are going now into the bridging of these two eras. And this is laying in the center. So this is also the transition here for you. So it's a message that comes with you, comes for you, for the new era that is beginning for you, to hold that space for others. But in here, it's also hold space for yourself. In this moving from the old era into the new one. Because it's a very interesting experience. 1155. Again, 1111155, big changes, but it's very synchronized. It's very balanced. It's very harmonized, but it's a lot of energy. So hold on to your head. Change is happening. Be here. All is well for yourself. And this moving from one era into the other, it's an interesting space to be in. It is kind of being in a void. It's a threshold. It's a meeting point between two eras, which is it's how to put this into words. It's a void. And it's a very interesting experience. And it's the best way to move through that is by full surrender. Knowing for yourself all is well. No matter what happens, no matter what shows up, you got this. All is well. Here I am with myself. One with God, Source Spirit, one with myself. And I stay in the present moment in peace and grounded within myself, centered within myself. And whatever shows up from the old era, I work with that in the way that is right. Whatever shows up from the new era, I work with that in the way that is right. High Priestess. And again, look at this. 1-1. All these ones. 1-1-1-1-1-1-1. That's 7. Spiritual support. This is very deep. Again, this alignment that is coming through with you, pile 3. It's the divine is pouring straight into you. This is an embodiment of high frequency, divine source energy here. Wisdom. How to move through this. Trust in the wisdom that is within you. Listen to your intuition. Listen to the guidance that is coming through from within, from your higher guidance. Stay very much in contact with your heart space, your true feelings, love, and trust. Trust in yourself. Trust in your own inner guiding system. And move through this time with wisdom. You have access to the highest wisdom. And it also comes with remembering what you are. From out of that place, the wisdom just pours in. So trust in that and trust in yourself. What is again coming through with this here is, oh wow, this blue. This blue is very significant also. And this is also a message for some specific colors that are pulling your attention. Feel into these colors. Vibe with the colors. Also communicate with yourself, with your higher guidance on a very regular base. Strengthen this connection even more, right? This channel that is so much more open, keep on strengthening that. Keep on expanding that. Not by force, it's just by allowing, by surrendering into that higher power. Joy is also a big one here. The dolphin that is coming through. Being in the moment and enjoying. Allowing yourself to be in joy. And flow. No resistance, full surrender here. Full surrender and allowing the remembrance of yourself to just fully, this new self, right? Coming back to Aries, allowing this remembrance of your truth to fully anchor in. And again, this is not by force, it's just by allowing. Wow, you guys, look at this. The moon, boom. The star, boom. The hangman, boom. And that. It's big energy, right? 4 major arcanas with the high priestess. 5 major arcanas here. Surrender. The moon is coming back again here. So surrender, truly surrender into the unknown. Know that all is well and allow the divine to work through you. Allowance. Big message here for you. The star. It's healing. Your wishes also coming through again. But this is also the completion of a process of healing. Surrender. Surrender, surrender, surrender. And know that you are in the midst of a massive, massive transformation. Pooh. Okay, my dear, beautiful pile tree. This is what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope this was helpful. And I'm sending so much love, so much light, so much peace and blessings for each and every one.